Hey, what's happening, guys? We're guys and girls. We're headed back up to the lake. I know some people probably might be a little sick of hearing the same thing, same place, but it's the closest nice lake trout to us, so we fish it more than others, and everybody's had a busy schedule this year. You know, I'm going up solo tonight, I believe. Maybe one other guy. Cameron's coming in tomorrow night. Sean from Jack Traps, he's coming in Sunday night. And got a couple other people you guys are gonna like to see on the channel. Pretty excited about it. Colin may pop in for a day this week. Not what my wife wanted to hear, but we're going on a little adventure. It's probably gonna be a 5-day excursion for me. Could be the last big hoorah, who knows? Might sneak off to Moosehead or something if the time's right, if things go right. But we'll see. It's been a good year. I haven't been able to fish near as much as I normally am. I took on too much work, kids and life in general, but I'm glad we got the YouTube channel started up. Appreciate all the support, subscribers, you know, a lot of positive feedback. You're always gonna have the one negative, but you know, that's life. We all gotta get used to that. I hope you guys ain't sick of, like I say, the same footage over and over, but this one's gonna be pretty exciting, trust me. You're gonna see a couple people first time on the channel that you really recognize, and I think your eyes are gonna light up. So with that being said, headed up. It's 4:30 in the evening. Cameron had obligations tonight. He's gonna swing over tomorrow night. So I'm probably soloing it. Just gonna go up, get the shack cleaned up for an overdue cleaning. You know, over time, things add up. It's time for a cleaning before we get a bunch of guys and try to catch some fish over the next few days. Sean jigged some really big jack smelts, lake smelts for this trip, so that's going to be a little bit different. I still didn't leave the suckers at home. Matter of fact, I'm going up tonight with no bait and just put the hardware to them, run the pan optics, and who knows, might rip a couple. I'll give it a whirl while I'm cleaning the shack, might mark something good. But the boys are bringing all the bait up tomorrow, so I don't care. It's supposed to be a lot of wind, but it's blown, as everybody knows, around this time frame, 40, 40. Sorry, Kyle, got cut out there. But anyway, like I was saying, we've had a lot of wind as of late. Shack stayed good. I've been talking to some fellas, been nice enough to tend the shack, and I really give a shout out to them guys. A few different fellas keep an eye on things when I'm not around. I'm an hour and a half away, an hour and 45 minutes to get up to the lake, so that's why you don't see us day trip much. It's a lot for a day trip. It's really worth it if you can stay a night or two. You get way more fishing in. A lot better chance of catching the bite, because you might get a day or two that just don't happen, you know. But I'm sure there'll probably be some cusk targeted a little bit on this trip. We haven't done that much, and I plan to do a little bit of salmon fishing, believe it or not. I know you're not going to believe that about me with a lake that's got togue in it, but I've seen some really nice fish come out of here this year, salmon wise, and it's been a while since I've caught a nice landlock, so I'd like to hook into one of them with them lake smelts that Sean's bringing up that he jigged, some beautiful bait. So I gotta hit the grocery store on the way up, pack in. I got all of my propane, fuel, all that stuff all loaded up, so just gotta get some groceries and head up. Probably meet up with a couple guys that I haven't seen a little bit, I know that are up there, and get settled in, and we'll check in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This one's gonna be one to remember. Another thing I want to say too, this channel ain't gonna go furlough. You know, Colin, Kyle, and I, and Cameron, we're always, you know, whether it's looking for sheds or ice fishing or deer hunting or just being outside. We do a lot of spring trolling. There'll be some good trips, a Moosehead trip. And I hate to release the info on Kyle, but we are planning an Arctic char trip. So we're really excited to take the cameras along on the Arctic char trip. got some buddies that's nice enough to take us to some ponds. We're gonna remote camp for 4 or 5 days. How many ever days them guys will let, the old ladies will let them leave for, probably what it'll amount to. But we're gonna invest in an outfitter tent in the coming weeks and do some outfitter tent trips, spring trolling trips with some different places with some different friends. So that's kind of the only thing exciting I got really to say that I'm looking forward to. You know, that'll fish some ponds that we've never been to yet. Spent quite a bit of time up in the North Maine woods, but not so much fishing for char. A lot of brookie fishing, Ross Lake, whitefish, a few brookies and Ross, some nice Lakers, you know, Chamberlain of course, T-Loss, Round, so on, you know, that area. So I've spent some time up there, but I really on the bucket list is char and maybe a muskie trip with them same friends from up north. So I want to tell you guys that we're pretty excited about them things. We got a lot of planning and preparation to do, but I think it'll be something to see. Well, we just groceried up. My total was $222.22. I don't think that's good luck, but hey, I'm not gonna be superstitious today and hope for the best. Truck looks typical, loaded to the hills with all my gear and pan optics and clothes for a week and whatnot, but we're just headed up. We're probably an hour from the shack, probably almost to Topsfield, maybe 40 minutes, something like that. But that being said, we'll check in, do a little time lapse of loading the box up. It's going to be a load this time. People will be surprised what goes in that thing. 5-6 days worth of supplies, you know. But stay tuned for the next adventure. Another thing I want to touch on this video, I know we're still rough, still in the learning stages of all this. Feel free to comment. We'll take criticism as well as enthusiasm, you know. Whatever you guys want to hear or see, you know. The whole point of this channel is we all have young kids, and we know there's young kids out there that we can't go along and do this like we do, you know. Some old timers that used to do it and can't do it no more. They like to tune in, and there's people that just like to fish every day and see different ways of doing things, you know. But so far, what videos we have made, I just want to say I can't take no credit for any of the editing. I've had more time to fish than Kyle, but Kyle's the one doing all the editing. So hats off to him. It wouldn't be possible without him doing all that. I'm not computer savvy whatsoever. I have a little app on my phone that I do some editing on, try to help him out a little bit. But so about the editing, he'll take credit for the good and bad, and I'll take credit for the good and bad on the content. Just something I want to tell you guys, because I don't want to take all the credit for some of these videos that me and Cameron, you know, the most recent one that we done. Kyle puts a lot of work and time into it too, so it's kind of a group of guys. We just want to take everybody else along and enjoy the party, you know. All right, thanks guys. Another announcement I want to make. We hit 500 subscribers. We're gonna raffle off a jack traps. You know, just one single standard H-frame trap, but just kind of a little thing to do to try to push to the 500 mark. We're gaining. Maybe when this video comes out, we'll already be there. I don't know, but if it is, and this is kind of going to be the warning of it's going to take place. We're going to do an automated drawing and see who wins. Hopefully Kyle don't. He better not be subscribed to his own page. But alright guys, thanks for supporting us. Well guys, just got everything all loaded up here in the parking lot. Took me a little bit, but the box is begging for mercy. You really can't see it back there, but she's take her easy. Have to pour the corn to her, hit a slush spot or two, but I think they're built for it. Alright, we'll update you when we get out to the shack. I actually come through Princeton after I'd done the intro and texted a good buddy of mine, Diffin's Bait, Micah Diffin. Asked him if he wanted to join me for the night. I'd rather not go out to the shack alone. It's a little safer with a buddy, you know, if something happens. So he just rolled in and we're gonna head out. Probably cook some deer burgers and settle in. Well, we made it. Probably the least amount of wind we've seen at East Grand. Next project. Rep lips. Morning, guys. Coming to in the shack here, about 10 after 5. Picked up a passenger last night. Micah joined along. I'll try to rip a few fish today. There's some. At that rate, shouldn't be too chewy. Well, guys, we're just getting to the bottom of that percolator. Try to get some ambition here. Forgot about the clocks resetting, but I want to give you guys a look at this. Pretty stunning out there this morning. Don't get no better than that. You're gonna see that in New York City. Danny of a morning. Mike is getting a few traps in. I'm not that anxious. I got a few days jigging this morning, I guess. What a beauty of a morning, people. Don't get no better than this. The wind is finally flunked out. You know, it's blown 40, 45 the last 4 days. Finally, this is as calm as it's been, you know. Take for granted fishing days like this. This is by far the nicest I've seen it. So stay tuned. We're gonna set up here and I'll take you along the ride, but other than that, try to rip a lip. A little excitement this morning. First trap set in, first high flyer. Man, ice conditions couldn't get no better. Not much lube for the sleds, but still good as it gets for March. Man, that sun is pretty cool this morning. I was just gonna take a picture of it and this thing went up. Yep. Second run. Live action. There's the third run. Oh yeah. Turn him around. Feel like you get more light. Took you to Moosehead. You showed me a 5-pounder, Micah. What are you going to show me here? Something with shoulders, hopefully?
Nothing too big, but it's got some.
Is this line marker or no?
Yep.
Bottom marker. He didn't peel too much though, did he? Holy man, that's a beauty.
Feet on bottom on a China that big braid.
No kidding. Well, I told you on the way up we were going to look for a couple salmon, but I didn't expect it to be this morning. Man, that's a nice fish, Micah. Yeah, what a beauty, huh? he's bleeding pretty good. I don't know if I'd release him.
Oh, bleeding.
Yeah, another nice salmon. Beauty.
Throw him away, get a new one.
Well, breakfast is served. Breakfast muffins, nothing serious this morning, but fill the void. Alright, a midday update. Been pretty slow overall for me. Mike has done alright, got a few salmon, toad. But overall, marking a lot of fish on the screen and stuff, they just will not eat. They'll chase it, up, down, they just will not eat, but kind of a midday break here. Got some jalapeno cheddar brats cooking for lunch. Get them into us. Maybe go tend the traps one more time, and I don't know how late we'll fish tonight. We'll see. Maybe try for cuss for a little bit, but see what the weather does. Wind's starting to pick up. It's supposed to flunk out, but it's kind of headed the opposite what we want it to. Got some guys that's going to be coming in tonight, so stay tuned. Good morning, guys. We're out. We had a pretty late night last night. Sean come in, getting everybody's gear and stuff in, but Kyle showed up this morning, Cameron. Both the best day we've had to fish. Hopefully we can make it happen.
Gonna make it happen right here.
We're gonna start off with this one. I'm gonna be out of line if I don't hurry up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look what the cat drug in.
Welcome.
Welcome, Joe.
Got the whole train behind me.
Yeah, I see you're all set up there. Good to see you, bud.
We gonna do some fishing?
Yeah, we're gonna try to catch a fish. You never know.
Nice.
Don't get no better than this, does it?
East Grand, guys. East Grand. Half in the U.S., half in Canada. One of the best lake trout lakes in the state of Maine. You're not gonna come here and catch 20, 30, 40, 50 lake trout in a day, unless it's a special day. But the chance of catching a double-digit laker is true and real here. You could catch one of the biggest lakers of your life if you haven't caught anything double digits before. I know some guys catch 20-pounders. Other states or other provinces have bigger fish. In a couple months here, maybe Canada will be part of the U.S. and we'll be able to get over there.
Yeah, fish some more country.
Yeah, but right now we got a tariff on our lake trout, and we have to add 25% more weight to them. So if you catch a 10-pounder, it's now a 12.5 because of the tariff. So now's when you want to get out, you know, before this tariff war ends.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do some jigging. I heard we're probably a week or two late for hot trap fishing. But the jig bite's always real here. You know, you gotta they're not hungry because they're so fat. So you gotta kind of trick them into biting when you come here and, you know, work and play the cat and mouse game of getting them to elevate and go vertical, and usually get a bite that way. And then it's just a matter of, is it gonna be plastics or is it gonna be metal? You know, that's what you gotta figure out for you. If you're gonna use something like a Clio or a spoon or a Swedish pimple, or you're gonna use swim baits or paddle tails or flapping tails. And that's the fun of it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, all we can do is try, just keep moving around,
yep.
look for some fish. But it's been a couple years. We killed a moose in the meantime, I guess. It's
Yep.
the closest thing we've done to meeting up. We worked on camp a little bit last year or whatever, and it's good to be back on the ice again.
yeah, it is. Yeah, we don't have a lot more left, but we're gonna make do with what we got.
Yeah, we never know. We might brew up squeeze in another little adventure.
If you guys are lucky, we might even do a little after hours fishing. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll put a couple casts on the ice and make some cast nuggets one of these nights. See
Yeah.
if we can get into a good flurry. I heard the cusk bite's starting to heat up a little bit. We got full moon, and right around dark it turns on.
Yeah, usually pretty good in the deeper water. Usually you get up on the shoals, it's not as good, but pretty good up on the deep water.
If you guys at home are interested in eating lake trout, I'd send you south down to Sebago where you can go catch a pile of them, and they want them out of there, or over to Moosehead where you catch a pile of them. I kind of treat this lake as a real special lake that has a lot of trophies swimming around. And, you know, you get a 28, 29, 30 inchers, usually 10 pounds. I think they're a little bit heavier this year. So if you're into eating fish and you want to stack a bunch of togue to smoke or throw in a chowder or something, you know, this might not be the lake for you. And I actually propose, I don't always ask for more regulations. I'm usually the guy who asks for less regulations, but I wouldn't mind seeing this place protected a little bit harder, and, you know, put a slot on there. Every lake trout over 28 or 30 has to go back, because nowadays you can get a skin mount, you know. So if a young fella catches a 10, 11 pounder, wants it mounted, you know, you bring a fish to a taxidermist now and they end up doing they do a replica mount anyway.
Yeah,
not a skin mount. So so there's really no point in killing these 30+ inch fish here, and I think they got a chance. They got really good genetics. I think they got a chance here to grow bigger and do better than a lot of places. So how you handle them and putting them back's key. You know, we got most of the people watch my channel, Brandon's channel, are there for the education, the entertainment, to learn something, maybe learn something about a lake. We got one chowderhead somewhere that is real mad about us saying we're fishing East Grand. And the way I've always done it, guys, is if I could hurt a lake, then I don't tell you guys where it is, you know. But there's lakes like East Grand, Chamberlain, Chizuncook, Damascotta, Cobbessy, you know, the lakes like that, I can't hurt them. You know, if you look around, the deep hole's got 50 shacks on it right now.
Yeah.
There's 20 cars out here every day, you know, and I'm not gonna hurt this lake, you know. So you know, so I'll tell you where it is, and if it can help the local economy over here, you know, there's a lot of small businesses around here that could use a little help. So if you're coming out here to fish, get your gas local. And, you know, I'm staying at Cowger's because it's a great deal, and the places are perfect for an ice fisherman.
Oh yeah.
Get a hot shower.
Yeah.
You know, have somewhere, sit on some porcelain in the morning.
Yeah.
Or at night, or both, and rest your head on a bed. And he's just great over there, Mike at Cowger's. So this isn't a lake that I feel like we can hurt. So if you're a hater, don't be a hater.
No.
You know, we're here to help other sportsmen, and, you know, there's years gone by. A lot of people don't remember other sportsmen and helping each other out, and that's something we got to bring back a little bit now. You know, you don't have to burn every spot or burn every lake, but the big lakes like this, they're destination lakes, help each other out on.
Yeah, there's no easier access than West Grand, East Grand. You know, these bigger lakes. I mean, when it ain't like you're snowmobiling in 10 or 15, 20 miles to get to these places. Right. You know, like we've done before, Joe.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, guys, follow along. This is gonna be an adventure. Well, breakfast is
That makes like 10 times difference now.
getting ready to be headed in the right direction, I guess you could call it.
Fishing, not so good.
My cooking ain't the greatest. She's pretty smoked out in here.
Right. Well, Kyle, looks like we got some spooling to do. What's going on that?
Probably a little thing.
Yeah, probably 3-pounder, but
He's on there, just waiting.
he's a long ways away right now. He's at them guys. You got a bottom mark?
Yeah.
What happened?
He's getting heavier.
That's what we like to see. Not on bottom right now?
No.
Like wrapped up, I mean?
No.
Whoa.
What you guys?
Yep, I can grab it. Who's that?
There's bottom right there.
Yep, that's what we like to see. Step me left a little bit.
Whoa.
You want to get that bottom mark off when you can?
If it gets iced, it'll pop off.
True.
What we like to see.
We're close enough to bottom now. We'll
Yeah,
just-
yep.
I guess I'll stay right here with it.
Yeah.
Just let you fight it. I'll keep going like this. Scoop, easy ice.
Yeah. If it gets close to my swivel, might want it.
Mine, last
think
week I had 2 in a row do it.
it might be iced.
And I got tiny little barrels.
Yeah.
Don't you got it? You see it? Oh, there he goes.
Nice
Still
right
haven't
there.
really seen it.
Oh, dang. I don't think it's huge. Here's a nice.
He's pinning himself on. Oh, there he goes. No. Oh, it's a nice fish. Seven, 8 maybe?
That's nice.
Oh my God. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's a big fish.
That is a beauty, Kyle. That is what we like to see right there. Unfortunately, the video doesn't. Oh, that doesn't help. Well, I think they still saw a lot of it, Kyle.
There's
that
that.
post is a fat
Yeah.
lake trout. That was a nice fight. Look at. Can't really see the girth in that. Oh yeah.
Heavy.
Turn around so you can get in the sun. Can't really see. That. Roll them up a little bit if you can. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Nice fish. Plenty of power still. Nice day. Almost 16 and a half inches
kidding.
around.
That's a beautiful, beautiful East Grand plug right there. And he wants to go.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yondo.
Right there. That was a nice fish.
That was 9 pounds all day.
Oh, I think that was 10.
Yeah.
I really do. As fat as that fish was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, some of them 8-pounders haven't been nearly that fat.
That was a good fish. Good fight.
That was awesome.
That's what we do it for.
That's right.
We got going on here.
Please clean that hole out, please.
Scoop.
Yep.
That's a lot of static.
It's a good fish. Thank you, Micah.
Yep.
Yeah, he wouldn't read out that. Got him about 20.
Yeah, I grabbed a tape measure and everything and then measured him.
Nice. On the big bob trap?
Yeah.
Sucker trap, too. bubbling, Kyle. I don't think I'm even on the mono yet.
Not yet. Sure. Oh. Almost 10 feet.
Nice Laker. Little guy, but decent.
He is wrapped all up. I can't get into his gills.
Thank you, Micah. He weren't going nowhere, was he?
Nope.
Thank you, buddy.
Nice fish. Nice.
That'll be $7.99, sir, for a number one on the extra value meal.
KFC.
KFC outdoors.
What are you thinking?
Can't see nothing.
No.
Blinded. Kinda right on top of that rock pile now, Joe. If something skirts over it.
What do you think, Pajama Man?
I like it a lot.
What we got going on?
Oh, side of tater tots.
Live performance.
Joe Holland shaved steak sandwiches. Well, good morning. Words don't do that no justice. Man, the sunrises up here in the morning are always just unbelievable. Well, we shifted the shack last night. We struggled a little bit yesterday. Kyle had that one really nice fish. I jigged one in the shack, but overall, Joe jigged one. Pretty slow day, so we shifted over into some deeper water. We're just gathering stuff up this morning, making the next plan of attack. Pretty big crew of guys, so hopefully, definitely a change in weather. Things are changing a little bit, so. They had lockjaw pretty hard yesterday. Today's a new day, that's why you gotta keep trying. But follow along, we'll do our best.
You on there?
I think so.
Got him?
Yeah. Fish on. Don't feel nothing too crazy. Feels like it could get heavier though.
It's a good sign.
No. Bottom marker. I don't know what it is. Might be a burbot.
A burbot.
I'm guessing it is. Ain't doing nothing.
Good action already. Got a flag.
Say that one up there was probably just a bait flag. No, it's a Laker.
Half decent? Yeah, not bad.
Small Laker.
No problem.
Hook's right there. It hasn't stopped since I get out here, so probably good to go anytime here now. Plenty of line going.
What's that? Oh my word. Is that
This is the trap that was pulled the other day.
Is that right? Oh yeah, yeah. I went to hand him his trap, the thing's just obviously he's there, he's just a long ways away. What do you have on this one, Cam? Hard telling. I said, this is a new bottom marker. Misunderstood.
He made you one.
Yeah, nice.
I don't want to fish that deep.
You're never gonna miss it.
Yeah, where are you fishing? The Atlantic Ocean?
Yeah. Fishing the 100 fathom edge.
It feels all making headway, Colin.
How about you, Cam? Oh yeah.
Oh, he's making headway.
Calm down.
Can't get a hang of holding a fish.
No.
Look how fat that fish is, though.
Yeah.
Probably 22, 23 inches, but still over 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds. Crazy.
Footballs.
Absolutely.
Shut up. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing to give us, buddy? Sean has really gone above and beyond.
this morning.
Oh
For
yeah.
sure.
Eating good. What do you think?
I think that second pot of coffee is better than the first pot.
Slow roll.
Made a couple good runs though.
Probably gonna try ripping them whenever. Nothing crazy. Tiny.
Well, guys, we shifted into some deep water and for the night. Cameron set a couple traps here next to the shack and 110 feet of water, and said it feels good.
Must be a big burbot. Feels like a big slimy burbot.
Oh yeah, nice burb. Oh, that's some cuss nuggets, Joe.
That's a big burbot.
These cuss nuggets he's been talking about for 13 and a half years. He's gonna cook for us tonight. That's probably a 4 or 5 pound burbot, ain't it?
Then we get a double. Can we get a confirmed double? There's one. One burb? One burb.
I'm on your way now, Sean.
Sure.
He said it then.